So I apologise, I've been AWOL. I thought I was going to smash YouTube in 2024 and it's been a month and you haven't heard from me. It's not all doom and gloom. I'm going to tell you what's going on. So at the beginning of January, I posted a goals little grid post on Instagram. And one of those goals was to go up to 25 listings a day on eBay. Another one was to get my evenings back. And the third one was a very loose one, to make more money. Now, I have failed on 2 out of 3 of those goals. And I'm going to tell you why. So I did go up to listing 25 a day at the beginning of January. I sustained it for about a week. And then basically it was a struggle. It was really hard work. I've got other stuff going on, which we'll talk about in a bit. And I just find it hard. I just found it so hard to juggle everything. So I decided to drop my listing goal down to 20 a day. And that is where we are currently at. I'm not going to lie. I'm still finding it a struggle. Obviously I have you might not know, I have a 5-year-old, so I do try and kind of take the weekends off as best as I can. I'm currently now out all day on a Wednesday, so that gives me Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and I do have to fit other stuff in as well on those days. So that was that. Getting my evenings back, that lasted probably 3 days. I just find it impossible. Like, there's always something to do. Even if all my photos are done, my listings are done, like, there's just always stuff to be done, whether it be accounts, whether it be tracking my numbers, whether it be looking at my data and promoted listings. And yeah, there's just always something to be done. So that hasn't happened. And then the third goal of make money, like that, you know, my charts are actually in the green. It's mad, actually. So November was a good month. December was fine. But then January was actually better than December. So I think I'm currently up around like 35 to 40%. I am anticipating that kind of going off, because obviously a lot of us know, like, kind of January is like a rolled over period of Q4, where people have maybe got money to spend from Christmas, but still, like, I'm happy with that. So now I want to get on to why maybe things have not been as smooth as they have been previously, and kind of what's getting in the way. And the answer is Whatnot. So I've made it clear before, if you know me, you know I love live selling. I love Whatnot. You know, just not having to do photos and listings, like, just get the items in and move them on. Like, that's what I want to be doing. I enjoy the interaction with Whatnot, like the kind of back and forth for the chat. So I still do my one show a week on Show Resells, which is on a Sunday. Now, if you don't do Whatnot, I don't think maybe people understand the amount of work that goes into it. But for context, if I'm doing a show on a Sunday, that show needs to be prepped on a Friday. So I need to pull the product out, hang the product, steam the product, whatever I want to do with the product. If I need to do any if I want to do any little sneak peeks, or if I want to make a reel kind of like promoting it, that all needs to be done on a Friday. And that can take like anything from 2 to 5 hours. So that's eating into my Friday. Then on the Monday, I might have 50 to 100 items to ship. So that eats into the Monday. And I know I'm bringing this on myself, but I love it. So I met up just after Christmas with a girl called Pawsy. She is on Whatnot and she is relatively local to me. And we got chatting and we decided to try and do something together. Long story short, we now are doing something together, and we have a second Whatnot channel, which we go live on together every Wednesday at 12 o'clock. So that's a full day for me, because we travel and we meet and we do a show. So that's a full day out. So I do school run, and then I go again. We have to prep the stock. We have to do the show, which is 2.5 to 3 hours. And then we have to ship. So that's a full day out for me. We're trying to push that a little bit more. And yeah, so this is where my struggle comes in, because I know eBay and I know what I need to do and what the output will be, whereas Whatnot to some extent is a little bit of more of the unknown. Like loosely I know what I put in, what I get out, and things like that, but it kind of depends. It depends on the stock, it depends on the time of the month, it depends on who's in the stream, all of this. So that's where I am at with that. And yeah, basically I can't do eBay to the extent I was doing eBay and then just add in Whatnot, because it's not like I did eBay and had loads of free time for other projects, because I didn't. So something has to give, and I am thinking eBay is gonna have to slightly reduce for Whatnot to hopefully increase. So that is where I'm at with that. But that is a kind of like a work in progress. But I have other news. So I hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, and I actually hit this near the beginning of January. So thank you. This is for you. This is you. Like, thank you for watching and subscribing. It really means a lot. And I have said for quite a while, when I hit 1,000 subscribers, that I would do a YouTube live, which I'm a bit nervous about, because what if no one comes? But not just any YouTube live, a working 9 to 5 live. So I want to do a live for the full day, and I'm going to propose this for Tuesday, the 13th of February. So that is in about a week's time if you're watching this as it comes out. So there is going to be, I'm going to try and set up a StreamYard, which is where other people can come in, also on a video link. James Baldfines has done this, and I found it so much fun. So yeah, I want to do something like that. I'm kind of like try and bring everyone together and the whole community, and if people are about, or if people don't want to show their face, they can just come in the chat box and have a little chat. I just thought that would be fun, and just like a way to say thank you for getting me to my subscribers. And then I think the last bit of news is we have bought a van. Now, I probably won't really drive the van. I'm not really a van driver. I am more of a small car with parking sensors and a reversing camera and a whole 360 spin driver. I'm not the best. So yeah, but what it does mean is now we have 2 vehicles again. So we were down to 1 for a while, which meant we had to, if I went somewhere, I had to be back in time for school run. I couldn't go anywhere till school run was done. And then if one of us wanted to go and source, then either the other one had to go, or anyway, we got a van. And I think that is it in terms of bringing you up to speed. I do want to do some more I guess like tutorial style videos. So what I find is people will reach out to me on Instagram and ask me like various questions about eBay, which is really cool, but sometimes it's kind of hard just to explain. So I'm thinking of maybe making like a mini series for eBay and a mini series for Whatnot. Just basically where I can kind of drop a link. So I get a lot of questions, like people comment onto Whatnot and they'll ask me how they set up shipping, or how they create a show, or kind of how the logistics of like doing the numbers in a show. So I'm just thinking, and again, the same with eBay, like some people, there's a lot of things on eBay which I take for granted, but a lot of other people, like, they don't know how to do. So like creating a coupon, doing a markdown, creating a promoted listings campaign, and all of these things. I think like I could just do a mini video screen sharing, and it would just be like a kind of somewhere for me to reference people to. And I know that maybe some of you out there already know all of that. You know, you might not be interested in whatnot, you might not be interested in eBay, but I'm thinking if I do playlists and pop them in the little playlist, if it's something you want to watch, you can, if you might benefit. But if you feel like it's not for you, then you just scroll on by. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on that. And also if there is anything in particular, like I could show you, like if there's anything you would like me to screen share, let me know. And I think that is it. This was meant to be a short video. We're on 11 minutes already. Thanks you for hanging out, and I hope that you can come and join me on my live. Follow me on Instagram, Shell Resells, if you don't already, and I will post all the information about the live on there, including the links. And yeah, I'm hoping I can sort of like rope some of my like online reseller friends in to come and join me, even if it's just for like 20 minutes to break up the day, and probably hopefully some familiar faces. So thanks for hanging out.